Welcome back, YouTube, to another soccer/football prediction. It's your boy Freddy Da Silva. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe so you won't miss any of your future soccer predictions. All right. Today's video will be for Thursday, February 6th, and I got a 5-game slate. So let's get straight into it. Okay, Liverpool versus Tottenham. Liverpool are at home. They got one player that's questionable. Other than that, they really don't have any injuries. Tottenham do have 9 injured players and 1 questionable. The total is sitting at 4, and team total is sitting at 2.5 for Liverpool and 0.5 for Tottenham. The last 5 times they've gone head to head. Let's see. So the last 5 times they've gone head to head, Tottenham has been beaten Liverpool twice. And those 2 times they beat Liverpool, they were at home. This time they're on the road. Okay. The last 2 times that they played on the road, they weren't able to beat Liverpool. So, the most recent game between these two, Tottenham did win 1-0, but Tottenham was at home, so this time they're on the road. And the last 5 games from Liverpool, they've gotten only 1 L and 4 wins. As far as Tottenham, they got 3 wins and 2 L's. So these 2 teams have not tied when they've gone head to head in the last 5 games. So somebody's going to win tomorrow. My prediction is Liverpool's winning tomorrow. They are at home, and we just checked. When they play at home, they usually win. And when they play at home, they usually go over these 4 points. The total points is sitting right now at 4, so they've covered this. It's gone over for those 2 times. As far as the total, actually, it's gone over 3 out of 5 times. 2 at home and 1 on the road for Liverpool. So now the team total is sitting at 2.5 for Liverpool. They've covered this. Let's see. They've covered this 3 out of 5 times. The most recent they didn't, but the one before that they did. Between these 2. Now, as far as Liverpool's last 5 games, they've covered this 2.5 once. Yeah, they've only covered this one. So it's going to be a good game. I don't know how I feel about 2.5 for this game. But 4 is pretty high. And even though they've covered this 3 out of 5 times, it's going to be difficult just because the most recent game was January 8th, 2025, and they didn't even cover 2. It was literally 1-0 for a Tottenham win. So let me see. Tottenham is sitting at 0.5, right? And they've covered this 5 out of 5 between these 2 head to head. So maybe that's the most reliable outcome for this bet is Tottenham just to score a goal, right? Usually they've covered this 5 out of 5. As far as their last 5 games, let's see. Yeah, they've covered this 5 out of 5. On their games, on their last 5 games, Tottenham has covered this 0.5. Between these 2, same thing, 5 out of 5. So there you go. You want an easy bet? Tottenham just score a goal. That seems like it'll happen. And these 9 players that are injured, they've been injured for quite some time, because I remember last time I did a bet for them, I think it was versus Liverpool. Yeah, I think it was versus Liverpool, or maybe it was versus Brentford. And I think I said Brentford was going to win or something like that. Well, Tottenham ended up winning, and they did cover that. So yeah, they've been with this injury for quite some time now. So yeah, I see Tottenham scoring at least a goal, even if they don't win. I see that because I don't see Liverpool going over 2.5. They've only done this once out of their last 5 games. And head to head, like I said, head to head between these two, they've covered this 3 out of 5, but it's just too juiced up. It's just too juiced up. So either Liverpool winning straight up or Tottenham 0.5. But yeah, that's my prediction for that one. Okay, on to the next game. Spanish Copa del Rey. I've had Real Sociedad versus Osasuna. Injuries. So Real Sociedad only have one injured player and one questionable. Osasuna has nothing. The last 5 times they've gone head to head, Osasuna won 3 out of 5 games and Real Sociedad only once. And they were on the road. Then one draw. So they've only tied once between these two. Real Sociedad is at home this time. And the last 2 times when they played at home versus this team, they didn't even score a goal. So the fact that their team total is sitting at 1.5, the fact that it's sitting at 1.5 to me is crazy because they've only covered this once out of the last 5 head to head between Osasuna. And they've covered the time that this 0.5 was covered was January 17, 2024. So I don't know how I feel about that, especially with Osasuna not having any injured players. Osasuna is at 0.5, and they've covered this 4 out of 5 times between these two going at it. As far as the last 5 games from Osasuna by itself, they've covered this 4 out of 5 times. That one time that they did not cover this was January 12th, 2025. The ones after that, they've covered, which was the next 4 games that they played. Most recent game between these two, Osasuna won 2-1. So, yeah, and Osasuna has only taken 1 L in the last 5 games, 2 draws and 2 wins. Real Sociedad have 4 L's and 1 win. So, yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, give me Osasuna to win straight up. And as far as the points, give me Osasuna 0.5. Sorry, the total between these two, the total is sitting at 2.5. And they've covered this 2.5 only once out of 5 times. And that was the most recent one. So that 2.5, I don't know how I feel about it. So just give me on either Osasuna to win straight up or Osasuna 0.5. Yeah. Okay. On to the next one. I got Valencia versus my Barcelona. Let's go, Barca. We're gonna get this dub. We're gonna get this dub no matter what you say. All right. Injuries. Valencia has 2 injured players. Barcelona got 3 injured players, but these are the same 3 players that have been injured for quite some time. So, Valencia is at home. The total is sitting at 3. Valencia is sitting at 0.5 and Barcelona is at 2.5 as far as the team totals over. Let's see. The last 5 times they've gone head to head. Wow. The most recent game with Barcelona versus Valencia, Barca scored 7 goals. Valencia only 1. But Barca's pretty good at they're pretty good at letting the other team go ahead and, make one. I don't know why the defense isn't that great. So, yeah, I mean, that 0.5 for Valencia, if they've covered this 4 to 5 times, they've gone head to head between these two teams. So, probably give me Valencia to score 0.5 because I see it happening, Even though I'm a Barca fan, I see it happening. Just because the defense is not 100% good. As far as the last 5 games from Valencia, they got 3 wins, 1 L, and 1 draw. And as far as Barca, they haven't taken an L in the last 5 games. They got 3 wins and 2 draws. So, as far as that 0.5 for Valencia, the last 5 games from just Valencia, they've covered this 5 out of 5. So, yeah, see, 0.5 for Valencia. You're looking for an easy one. Well, it's not even that easy, but I would say maybe like a 70% chance, 75% chance, actually 80% chance. Just because, like I said, Barca has let Valencia score at least one in the last 4 out of 5. So it's a good chance that will happen. As far as Barca 2.5, that one, I mean, I can't say no just because the last time was 7-1, but they've only covered this 2.5. They've only covered this 2 out of 5 times. So, you see what I'm saying? Like, it's a 50-50 with them. They either can. I mean, I know they can. It's just, if they come in too confident, they don't. They won't do that. If they come in there wanting to win, they will. So it's just really how they feel at that point. And knowing Barca, they're 50-50. So the total is sitting at 3, which I did mention. Them covering that 3, they've covered this 3 out of 5 times. The 3 most recent games between these two, they've covered that. So maybe over 3, but, that means if Valencia is going to score 1, if Barca is going to allow Valencia to score 1, that means they're going to come in and make 2. So, but as far as an over 3, yeah. So, but I think Barca will win this one though. I'm predicting Barca to win, so maybe put him in a parlay with. Actually, no, I wouldn't put in a parlay. I would do this separate. All these bets, I would do them separate because you're risking. All these are a big risk, but the choice is yours. Whatever you want to do. So yeah, give me Barca to win, and as far as points, give me Valencia over 0.5. Okay, on to the next game. My Chivas, baby, let's go. Chivas all day. I'm a Barca fan and I'm a Chivas fan, but I'm more of a Chivas fan than Barca fan. Like if them two go at it, give me Barca, baby. Fuck it. I'm Mexican and gotta represent my Chivas, even though my Chivas are terrible, and even though I know Barca will beat them, but hey, still give me Chivas. Okay, Chivas versus Cibao are at home, but they've never been able to beat Chivas. The last 2 times they went head to head, Chivas won 5-0 and then Chivas won 2-0. So not only have they not won, they haven't been able to score. The last 5 games for Cibao, 0. All else. Not even 1 goal. Chivas on the other hand only got 1 win, right? 2 L's, 2 draws. But at least they make a goal. The last 5 games, they scored a goal. As far as the total is only sitting at 3. When I checked this prediction, or not the prediction, my bad. When I went into my app for the points, they didn't have anything as far as team points. They just had the over and the straight win. So, I mean, this is simple, right? Chivas to win, even though Chivas is a 50-50, but the last 2 times they went head to head, Chivas won. So, as far as the over, on the total, I don't know how I feel about that. Because, like I said, and I mentioned this before, Chivas don't have a really good striker, a reliable striker. So probably give me under 3 or just Chivas to win straight out. So, yeah. Okay. On to the next game. Cavallari versus Pumas. Cavallari, basically almost the same as the other team, Cibao. They've only made 1 goal, but they've only played twice, which is so weird. And that was last year. They have not played a game this year, so I don't see how they're going to be able to win versus Pumas. Yeah, they've only had 2 games last year. That's what it shows here, and they've only scored once. As far as Pumas, they've got 2 wins, 2 draws, and 1 loss, 1 L. I didn't talk about injuries in the other one, but there was none. I think Chivas only had 1, but that was it. This one right here, there's no injuries. Total sitting at 2.5. It might move to 3. If it moves to 3, I'm gonna do probably under, just because I know Pumas is gonna win this one, to be honest with you. But I don't think they'll make that many. They haven't been able to go over 3 in the last 5 games, so they've only hit 3 goals once. That was it. As far, same thing. I don't even have the team total for these two. So give me Chivas and Pumas to win straight up. I'll put that in the parlay. Why not? So yeah. Like I said, the one that my bad. In this video, I was supposed to put Fiorentina versus Inter Milan, Serie A, because that's what it showed here on ESPN app that they were going to play. But in my app, my betting app, it doesn't show that game. It shows that game, but it shows it for Monday, February 10th. So I don't know if they're playing tomorrow, so I'm not gonna just talk about it if it doesn't happen. I'm gonna check tomorrow before it starts, and if it does, I'll put it in the comments and I'll let you know who I think is gonna win. I mean, I'm already gonna tell you right now, Inter Milan should win this one, but yeah, we'll talk about that if they end up playing. I'll check it out and I'll put it down in the comments for you guys. Other than that, that's gonna be it for the video, guys. I hope you guys win tomorrow. I hope the information I gave you was pretty good for you guys to make a decision. But most of all, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. So don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. Thank you so much, guys, and I'll catch you on the next video. Deuces.